call everything old or imply that something that old doesn't have the value that it had,
Right.
or that it had. Excuse me. So I think that's really ingrained into a lot of us that are, and I'm saying us as humans, but like under 30, if you under 30, you don't really have a lot of selection of traditions. The society is changing. Everything went to the internet. So everybody's finding their own ways. If somebody said we do it like this, well, the internet says, well, no, you could do it like this. Just like, oh, no, you don't need to cook for your man. Let him cook for himself.
Right. Right. Everything equal, everything, when it just, when you look up the makeup of, you look at the makeup of a man and a woman, it is more natural for the woman to be of service because she comes from, she is the mother earth. She is the nurturer. So it's more natural for a person who is a nurturer to be a natural person of service. Not saying that the man shouldn't have that at all, and not saying that he doesn't, but it would naturally come from her more, because of that. You know what I'm saying?
That's fair.
And so it's just, I don't understand when people look at it like being submissive, which is what we're talking about, is the wrong approach for a woman because it's our nature to do that. It's just if you really in your femininity, it's your nature
To
to have
nurture
some level of
and to
submissiveness.
nurture. Because you
Yeah.
got to understand when people use the term mama's boy and this and
Mm,
mama's boy and that, a lot of men and most men, we value nurturing from women.
mm,
We value that almost as much as
mm,
sex. A lot
mm.
of
And see, that's
that's when
heavy right there because I don't
it
think a
taps
lot of
in.
women know that.
That's when it taps into the cheating and all of that.
Mm,
Nurturing comes in cheap forms of attention. So when a
okay.
man is not feeling nurturing, not making an excuse, but a lot of men don't even know to look for nurturing, they know to look for attention.
Mm,
The women that keep men are the women that know how to nurture that man at its
right.
lowest. Because every woman want to be around when you at your highest.
Right. But
Every
see,
woman
those
want
the women that the modern women look at and they frown on her because, in their mind, oh, she doing too much.
no, they
She
call her,
not.
they got a name, they call her a pick me.
Mm-hmm.
You a pick me. But guess what? If a woman is saying, hey, pick me, she might pull a real man because she didn't
Mm-hmm.
broke that wall down of a bunch of bull that we don't want to go through. And
Right.
now we can talk straight on time and really understand what's going on. I think we got a
Yeah,
comment.
we got
You could go.
a lot of comments here. He says it's what?
This is my boy
Oh,
Marcus. He on.
okay.
Yep.
It's
It's a copy and
the
paste.
copy and
Yep.
paste society. Yep.
Yep.
That's real.
Where people copy the lives of individuals they
Mm,
see and then paste those modern ways into their lives. Damn.
that's heavy.
Keep going. This my partner.
Okay.
There are a lot of men that are submissive to their women, but a masculine way.
And see, we don't talk about that a lot, because the women feel like they shouldn't be submissive because they feel like they're giving too much of themselves
Right.
while the man is not giving of himself. But I think she doesn't recognize when a man is being submissive because it comes from a masculine nature, you
Mm.
know? And a man going out, for instance, and if he's that traditional man that says, I'm willing to pay the bills and take care of the household, that is him submitting to his role as a man, which is submitting to you as a woman.
In a masculine, and that's what my man said. That's
Yeah.
our masculine way of being
Yeah.
submissive. Uh, uh,
Even
very true.
protecting her.
Very true. Also, a man is submissive the moment that he admits that he really has feelings for you. Because
Mm.
you got to understand, in a man's society, it's soft to admit that, damn, this girl got me.
Mm.
Damn, that. I just went to my boy's wedding about 4 months ago, and he cried at his wedding.
Mm.
But I don't think a lot of
Uh,
people understand why men cry at a wedding when you feel like you met the right one.
mm.
Because you're submitting yourself. You like, I'm,
Okay.
I'm supposed to keep it playing. I'm
Mm-hmm.
supposed to be impenetrable. Now,
Man.
I gotta break my walls down
Yeah.
for this woman, and I got to show to the public, this is my woman. That's a
Right.
form of submissiveness, because now in the realm of men, I'll say on a toxic level, you broke down, you
Right.
gave in, you did that. And for a man to say, yeah, I did, and I don't care, that's my
Right.
woman. Yeah, I did. Yeah,
Right.
she on my arm. Yeah, I'm taking. That's you showing
Mm-hmm.
I was submissive to this woman. She got me.
Yeah.
I ain't going there. That's
But
in a good situation.
and ultimately, I feel like to be submissive, it ain't even really about the other person as much as it is, like I said earlier, when a traditional person has values, usually they have a spiritual connection with God. And so, because of that, they're really submitting to God. They're saying, well, this is how God want me to treat this man or this woman.
That's heavy.
So it's like, but if you take that out of the equation, you're going to have a problem with it.
Facts.
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
And I also think that a lot of women don't recognize the connection that men have with their mothers. We're introduced to our first form of nurturing from our mothers. So
Okay.
not every man has the best relationship with his mother, but every man has that feeling of wanting that love from that woman. That's your mother. It feels good when she hugs you. It feels good when she tell you it'll be okay. It'll be better. And the best women that men end up staying with are the women that reflect certain qualities of their mother. And that ties directly with tradition. Like you
Right.
said, mamas and aunties